That's a pretty good test.
All right. You're going for my nose. My cheek.
All right, let's stop. Is your heart beat up?
Oh man, if I cross my hands.
Jackson,
You got that?
do you feel your heart racing a little bit?
Yeah. Where is it?
Just the hands in the face or the blind or the one arm thing? Yeah. Your heart's not up?
I got a aerobic.
Your heart rate's getting a little, just then put the damn hands in the face over the pain in the ass. One arm, oh shit. Blind, damn. Terrible. And up it goes. And part of it is the aerobic, just the constant movement.
Right.
And part of it is adrenaline reflex. You're overwhelmed. Your body starts, your mind, everything starts getting a little overwhelmed. What else did you find? The first thing I found.
We were discussing the hands crossing over into the other hemisphere.
Right.
Major vulnerable.
Right. It's a big deal. We have a tendency, anybody ever notice that in kata, I come and attack Kyle and he does his balance break to me. Boom. You ever see that in Rondori hardly? Like that? Why not? He takes his step and he pushes it out into space. Right? He takes his step, pushes it out into space. I open my hip. And he winds up eating the problem out here. He takes his step and pushes it and continues to push toward me. Yeah. That's pretty useful stuff. But when we think about balance breaks crossing and pushing out to the outside out here, out into empty space, that can be a problem because he can take that and redirect it with his back hip and set me into deeper problems here. If I'm tangled up with that and trying to push it out into empty vectors. But I try to press into him and, yeah, keep him nailed the whole time, basically. He has difficulty with it. If you try to absorb with his hips all at once, it's different. That sort of stuff happens in one boy all the time. But you almost never see this. Because their hips are going to start operating. Right? So crossing out. When you talk about crossing out, bring it out. What are you saying? I'm coming at your face.
And I'm getting this hand to cross over to this side.
Oh, yeah. And now I'm stuck behind my own arm.
Right.
Right. Second big problem. Yeah. They got two hands. This comes out here and this comes under here. I said, damn. Damn. Right behind me. Right. So, yeah, you get crossed up in cross relationships, particularly grabbing relationships. We did a counter action to Agami Ate. It's really good. So he's doing the second one of 17 on you, right? Number 2. Boom! And he comes in and controls his elbow, right? And there's a great counter here. Right there. But it only works from here to there. From the elbow to the armpit. Because if I try to put it in here below the armpit, his hand, go ahead and keep on my hand, keep on my arm. There you go. If I start getting in here, and he gets down to the knob of my wrist, he's got a big knobby thing that he can prevent from sliding. It works because he's at the elbow or above, and as he tries to grip down that elbow and be solid there, it's a giant, big knobby thing. His elbows are big, bulky things. So it's a great element, but if you do it wrong, you wind up with the thing you're talking about, the cross-handed. So, damn, yeah, good idea. No, it is. Woo! Off to the races. Cool. Yeah.
He had a fun thing where I'm just arbitrarily moving, but I'm just never stepping in the same direction twice.
I love that. Say it loud so everybody can hear you.
Well, maybe I'm not explaining, but yeah, basically I'm just moving, and I'm never moving one step, more than one step, and then he's attacking me. You find out, things just kind of appear, so space goes. But that's, yeah, that's just kind of a way of you don't have to preset anything, you just have to not, once I start going out here in the same direction twice,
I can
I'm
rise it.
in trouble.
The
He's
track
trying to do
into
the same thing, and I'm stepping out here.
You just try not to duplicate the same pattern.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful. Bravo.
Embrace the randomness. Yeah.
Hey, well,
It is totally random,
chaos in the system. And all of this is about accommodating chaos. Now, to get back to what you said this morning about doing a little multiple attachment, let's get into threes. Because this allows for a progression of overwhelm that you can stack up very gradually. And we start with something very well known, like number one release. And I get Kyle and Jack is right hand and Kyle's left hand. And I'm doing right hand number one release, right? Boom, boom, and I'm looking for Kyle. I'm doing number one release. And I'm turning around, I'm looking for Jack. I'm doing number one release. And I just want to keep my eyes working to look for the next guy. And not get hung in to getting stuck with him because now I'm not really operating with this guy. And this is going to do two things for you. One is you're going to be constantly looking for the next problem. And two, you're just going to do one dumb thing. Because when we get adrenaline, we tend to do one dumb thing. So just do that one dumb thing. Just do it and do it and do it, and don't get too surprised by it when it starts coming out different. Because after a while, they get to start ignoring whether they're right or left-handed. And I'm doing number one release, and I'm doing number one release. They give me the wrong hand, and I still do number one release. And you get different effects. Number one release coming out. One release coming out. Number one release coming out. Didn't look like number one. Looked like, what the hell is that? It's number 8. Is that right? Maybe. Yeah, something out of the outside of me. But I don't care.
Have you done that through all 8?
Yeah.
Cool.
So you just take the first 4.
Okay.
The last become more dependent on turning. But yeah, you just start doing one dumb release, and then uke alters. And because you have 2 people to deal with, it's okay. It's probably going to be overwhelming. And eventually you'll get got, and then it's somebody else's turn. Go. Play it like a domino game. All right? Get in the threes. Let's try it just with number one release.